Hey everyone, thank you so much for being with us. And I just love our Church My Story because fundamentally we get to hear different people's stories, we get to know different people in the church, and hopefully create that kind of touch point of being able to just go up to somebody or connect with somebody that maybe you've not been able to speak to before, and just be able to start that conversation and get to know people. Also, it's just great to hear what God is doing in and through our community. So I've got Mark Prince here with me, and I've had the absolute privilege of being able to get to know Mark a little bit over the last few months. Had some great tapas together, and a few hangouts, which is great. Mark, why don't you just share a little bit about who you are, what you do, and all that stuff.
I'm Mark. I'm at part of the church with my wife, Esme. We've literally just moved. In fact, it's been a year already, which has been crazy. Doesn't feel like it's been a year, obviously, because of lockdown and everything else. But we started coming along in August last year. We've been part of the church since then, coming along each week, just trying to connect with people, get to know new people. Obviously, like Andy said, we've been hanging out a little bit. I personally work in the TV film industry in Manchester. So I work for a production company, and we make TV commercials and corporate films, social content, all that kind of stuff. And my wife works in finance, so she's part of a company in Piccadilly where she's an in-house finance team. So, that's us.
Cool, mate. It's been so cool getting to know you guys. I know that there's been, for everybody, lockdown has looked really, really different. This whole season has been so unique for different people in terms of their experience of it. What has been the distinctives for you? I know there's been a lot of different transitions. Why don't you just kind of share a little bit about that for us?
Yeah, so it's been a bit of a drama-filled lockdown for us both. We were in the process of buying a house just before the whole coronavirus kicked off, and we bought the house 2 days before lockdown. Fortunately, just in time, which I would never advise anyone doing ever. But we managed to do that. We got it through. God was with us the whole way. We got it through. It was great. But then obviously, the coronavirus started to emerge, and half an hour after we bought the house, half an hour after we got the keys, I got a message from my boss saying that he's going to have to lay me off, and already I'd taken a blow to the income straight after getting a mortgage. So that was really, really tough. And then over the course of about 3 weeks, we managed to eventually move in with our little Vauxhall Corsa, going backward and forward, transforming everything across the Manchester, which was really tough considering we had some friends that were going to help us out move and everything. But amongst all this, I'm going through transitions with my job as well, and obviously moving into Vine Life as well. So we've had a few transitions recently. It's been a really challenging time, but obviously with everything going on, it's been a really good opportunity to lean on God as well, and just trust that He's got everything under control. It was a strange day buying that house, getting the keys, just everything kind of, it was great in one sense, but also it kind of knocked me off the rails a little bit and kind of made me get quite anxious about where we were going. My wife still got her job, she's still working, but obviously with half of our income coming in, it's a difficult period. But yeah, that's been us really through lockdown, and I've been furloughed since the beginning of April, end of March. But it's been a really interesting time for us both. But that's kind of some of the transitions we're going through at the moment.
Okay, it must have felt like you kind of moved to the church, just kind of start to get to know people, just getting into the rhythm, like joining any church. You kind of working your way around and trying to see how things work. But what for you have been, and really interesting, like what for you have been like the helpful things for you in lockdown? What have been maybe the difficult things? How is the whole piece of that sense of feeling connected and in relationship? How's that worked for you guys?
Yeah, so I guess some of the difficult things is obviously not being around people. I'm a really social person. I'm quite an extroverted person and external processor, and it's been really difficult not being around people. But in one sense, it's been really, really good in lockdown as well, because we've been connecting on Zoom. Like everyone's on Zoom at the moment, but we've been having loads of meetings throughout the week with Vine Life, and whilst we were connecting with people in the church, in the actual physical building, and being able to talk to people one-on-one, we've actually felt more connected over lockdown, which has been interesting. I think because when you're at church, you can kind of say hi to someone, make a bit of small talk, and then kind of disappear off, and you don't have to get into conversations too deep if you don't want to. I think with Zoom, joining groups and chatting to people throughout the week, it's been really good in the sense that you have to talk. You can't just say hi and then hang up straight away. You've got to talk and make conversation with people and kind of connect with people on deeper levels, which has been so good. Ez and I have just both found it so beneficial. Also, being an external processor and talking quite a lot, it's helped me to stop and obviously with the lag, when you're talking on Zoom, you have to allow for everyone to talk, and actually being able to sit back and to listen and to just be able to connect with people on a deeper level, one-on-one conversations with all sorts of people. It's just helped us feel really connected, and it's been really, really good. Also, I think for me personally, like Phil's been saying on some of these broadcasts, that we've been able to take a spiritual audit and step back from our day-to-day busy lives and kind of reevaluate where we are as Christians, not just a Sunday Christian, but what is it when Sunday meetings and gathering together as a church gets taken away? What's left? And for me, it's been brilliant just to be able to spend loads more time getting into my Bible and trying to build a daily routine. Esme's the same. We both read that every day together and pray together, and intentionally go on a Zoom and meet new people and plug into what they're doing and what God's doing in their lives. Has been brilliant, and it's kind of really helped just grow as a Christian and draw closer to God, which I don't think I would have otherwise done if coronavirus hadn't happened, and lockdown, just because of the busyness of life. I guess with my industry as well, being in video and film production things, it's such a fast industry. It's just so fast, and you're constantly working, and you're staying up late, and you're meeting tons and tons of new people, and just to be able to slow down has been really, really, really valuable, and just reevaluate where I am and where I want to go. But yeah, it's been good. It's been a challenge.
It's amazing. Yeah, I think so many people would say that part of being able to slow down, pause, reflect, actually ask some of the bigger questions, remove some of the bigger boulders from the jar and work out, is that still good? Is that still where we're going? Is that still what's happening? I just wondered, for you guys, where have you seen God showing up? How have you seen God speaking to you guys? As we potentially look at moving and transitioning into a more connected time, a connected season, what would you say, have there been like a shift in priorities in terms of the stuff that you're going after, the thing that you really want to almost be jealous for and hold on to? Has there been any shift and change? I mean, you've been talking, it sounds like there has been, but what specifically is going to be the thing that you're going to really go after in this next season?
I think generally we've all slowed down. We've all kind of been able to review our priorities and figure out what it is that really makes us happy, and also just spiritually as well. Like I've said, that just being able to slow down and reconnect with God, it's kind of really changed where I want to go after this. And I think what I really want us to do after this would just be to hold on to connection with people like we've been connecting. I think priority wise, just the importance of connection, the importance of intentionally talking to people on a deeper level, just maintaining this sort of pace of life, going back to work. What I don't want is that we go back to work and we just go crazy again, and we work like mad, and we lose sight of what we've gained in lockdown. And that's really looking after ourselves, spiritually, physically, mentally, and just, you know, connecting with people over Zoom. And I feel like it's also enabled us to be really innovative, creatively in my industry as well, just from a work sense. The creativity that's come out of it, just trying to find other ways of doing things, has been really valuable. You know, just people from, like I say, from my industry, people filming at home, the way we've been doing church here, and having Wednesday night worship, and we've been having quizzes, and we've been you know, doing all these different meetings and things. It's been so good, other than just being on a Sunday where we get together, we worship and we chat, which is so valuable, and I can't wait to do that again. But you know, carrying on this through the week and connecting in all these different ways has been so good. I think so many people are getting so much from it. But also I feel maybe God's, in a way, kind of teaching us new ways of connecting to people around us. Being able to just shoot a link to my friend who's not a Christian and say, why don't you tune in and come to church tonight? Or, you know, just see what you think. And we've been able to connect with everyone around us on a totally different way that we have done before. And I think also, I just think that's brilliant.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the whole process of, as you say, the slowing down, the connecting with people, the posture of listening over just kind of like externally processing the whole time. So I really connect with you on that. I'm very much like that. I was with someone, part of a conversation recently where someone said, you know, some of it is about asking the question, who do I go to when I'm in pain? Who do I share my pain with? Who am I vulnerable with? And who do I pursue that place of empathy with? And I think it's the church, almost like, it sounds like a really simple thing, but fundamentally, as human beings, it's that heart of connection and to know and to be known. And so I think my prayer would be, just hearing from what you're saying for you guys, but also for us as a church community, just that we would be so tenacious for finding the depth and the connection in our relationships with one another, and the willingness to take the risk to be vulnerable, to connect with people who might not be, you know, the people we would normally connect with, but actually the richness of what it looks like to do that. I always believe that there's a place where we get to share one another's landscapes. There's an expansiveness as we connect with somebody else, and process of church almost is that continuing expansive nature of relationship and connection. So that would be my prayer for us as we think about transitioning, as all the rules and all the restrictions kind of left a little bit, just that would be something that we'd hold on to and go after. But thanks so much, Mark. We really love you, mate. Really chuffed that you're part of this family, and excited for what it's going to look like for us as we go forward.